Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is all of the NASCAR Authentics line 2019 Wave 5. And I know it's been a while since I did Wave 4, but it took a while to actually find them. Kind of like it did, I forget which wave it was, but there was a wave where it took like 3 months. It might have even been Wave 4, I don't remember, but this one took a little while as well. But we got it. We got it. And so today we're going to be going over Ben Rhodes' 2018 Kentucky truck win, which is the last wave, at least in the next two waves, where we're going to see a truck. We have Mark Martin's 1993 Southern 500 win. We have Daniel Hemric's Bass Pro Shops RCR 50th anniversary gold car. We have Erik Jones's 2019 Dewalt car. We have Ryan Newman's 2019 Wyndam Rewards car. And we have Austin Dillon's 2019 50th anniversary of RCR gold Dow car. We have Chase Elliott's Kansas win from last year. It doesn't have a card, it has a win magnet. Almost said win sticker, but it's a magnet. We have Kevin Harvick's Hunt Brothers Pizza 2019 car. And we have Jimmie Johnson's 2019 Ally car. And Jimmie Johnson's 2019 Ally car in liquid color. And hopefully you can see a difference. It's kind of a subtle difference, but honestly, as subtle as it is, and we'll go over this later, but as subtle as this difference is, it does look really nice, and it might be one of my favorites. So anyway, let's get these all unpackaged. Okay, so here they are all unpackaged, and let's get started from the top left. So first, we have Ben Rhodes' Kentucky win, the Buckle Up in Your Truck 225 from July 12, 2018. Here's the card with all the stats, second career truck win, and here's the truck. It is the Carolina Nut Company, number 41 for Thor Sport Racing. And the main color on this is green, kind of shifting into white as you get toward the back. There's a little bit of white down here. And it looks like on the splitter there's some white as well. And yeah, there's nothing on the bed of the truck. There's a little bit of green, as you can see, kind of like inside of the bed, which is a little strange, but I guess it works. It makes a little bit of sense, at least. There's some thin green over here. The back of the truck is all white with the Ford license plate looking thing. And then it's the same on this side. You have Ride TV, which is on all the Thor Sport, and then you have Ford, and then all the contingency sponsors. And yeah, like I said, it's cool to have as many trucks as possible, especially because so far, all of the trucks in the Authentics line have been exclusives. Although, as I also mentioned before, this is the last one, at least for the next two waves. Which, by the way, I'll just say this now. I do actually have Wave 6 sitting over there. So Wave 6, as long as you had to wait for Wave 5, Wave 6 will be hopefully not that long. I happened to find all of the wave in one go last week. Actually, before I finished finding all of these, I found all of Wave 6. But I just need to find a liquid color. I've never actually had that happen before, where absolutely no one is selling the Wave 6 liquid color on eBay. It's strange because it's a junior car, so I would expect people to be on top of that, but so we wait. I don't think I'll have to wait too long, though. Within the next few weeks, we should have a Wave 6 video, hopefully, at longest. Probably sooner. But anyway, this is Mark Martin's 1993 Darlington car that he won with for the Southern 500 on September 5th of that year. He led 178 laps, started in 4th, and won by 1.5 seconds. So here it is. This car looks familiar. I got it already, not from Authentics line, obviously, but from the Gold Series line. I guess people call it Gold Series. I just call it like the regular Lionel Series, because I don't really know what the difference between gold and regular would be. Because I do see on the packaging, some say gold and some is just the Action Racing collectible. I don't know the difference. They look exactly the same to me. But anyway, this is obviously the old model. It's cool to have some old models like this. This is the Ford Thunderbird. And have kind of jutting out of the, I wouldn't say splitter, but you know what I mean, the car. I don't really know how to describe that, but the car kind of juts out right there. Then you have the classic Valvoline, white in the front, light blue stripe, red stripe, and dark blue in the back. And a bunch of sponsors over here, a bunch of 1993 old sponsors. Winston is not on the car. As you can see, it's just red. And then a lot of old sponsors. The old Gatorade logo. 76 is on there. I kind of like looking at old logos and sponsors and stuff. It's cool. Anyway, there's nothing on the deck lid. And the back is just all dark blue. But anyway, classic Valvoline scheme. Glad it is included in this. Next, we have Daniel Hemric's gold 50th anniversary RCR car. Honestly, the card shines better than the car does. Anyway, Daniel Hemric, number 8. Not going to read all that, but you can pause it. And there you go. So anyway, this car, as I mentioned, is the gold car. The card shines better than the car itself, but you do get this glitter sort of effect on the car, as you can see. Not like the Chase Elliott glitter ones, but it's still kind of glittery, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. But anyway, you have Bass Pro Shops, BassPro.com. And the whole thing, like I said, it's a Bass Pro car, but it's all gold. And you have a black stripe down below. Pretty much goes all the way around here. And that's pretty much the extent of the paint scheme itself. And you have Caterpillar, you have hashtag Let's Do the Work on the deck lid, cat.com, Tracker Boats, which has always been a part of Bass Pro on the cars. Red cap, Liberty National. Then you have the NASCAR Heat logos over here. And even though this is 2019, you have the small spoiler. I still don't understand why some cars have the large spoiler, which still isn't even accurate because it needs to have that little clear thing at the top, which it doesn't have. None of the cars have those. But at least some cars at least have the big spoiler. There's still a bunch of cars that have the small spoiler, even though they're 2019. And I would say, oh, those are the cars that were produced early on. But here we have over here, this Newman car is early on, but it has the big spoiler. So you can't really make the excuse. I know most of these are Daytona cars, and I'm pretty sure so is this. And even if it's not, they still use this for sure early in the season. So I don't understand why some cars had the big spoilers, some had the small. I don't get that. And it's not just Authentics, it's all 164s. It's the regular Lionel cars as well. So it's strange. But anyway, moving on, we have Erik Jones's 2019 Dewalt number 20. We have a magnet. And here is the car itself. Really not different than previous years at all. You have a yellow with the black stripe going straight down the middle and splitting on the hood for the Dewalt logo. On the side, you have the black stripe kind of going diagonal down the middle here and meeting up on the deck lid. Deck lid is all black except for these little things. Kind of do like how you can see, I guess those are supposed to be bolts, and they're actual lumps on the car too. They're not just the paint scheme, so that's kind of cool. As if the trunk actually opened on a 164. But and then the yellow is kind of like a thin stripe on the back, and then the black. And I noticed part of the Toyota logo there is chipped. The paint looks a little funky, but that's fine. Like I said, it's not like this paint scheme is different from all the other years. Well, I guess for Erik Jones, it's only been 1 year, right? So it's not any different from last year's paint scheme for sure. And here we have Ryan Newman's Wyndam Rewards 2019 car, hood, and car. And like I said, this has the big spoiler. And this paint scheme has changed, unlike the Joe Gibbs cars. You have the white on the hood and the roof slowly transforming into light blue and then into dark blue. Then you have black on the side, couple stripes. And you have this large line of black going the bottom of the car. And there you go. The sides of the can't talk. Numbers on the sides are white with the blue outline. On the roof is blue with the white outline. I realized I missed that detail with all the other cars I've gone over, but who cares? I'm trying to talk more about like the paint schemes in these recent videos, and there's always something I forget about it. And this is already my 5th car, and I just remembered to talk about the numbers, but who really cares? So, Wyndam Rewards, and that's pretty much what is all over the car. As Roush is in 2019, there's not a whole bunch of sponsors on here, but enough to run. And almost win Talladega and lose to a Penske car again. At least it's a Penske driver that I can actually stand. Ryan Blaney's the only Penske driver that I actually like. Austin Dillon, same thing as the Daniel Hemric card, pretty much. The back is going to say something different there, I think. Yeah, believe that's different. And I like how Hemric's card actually talked about Hemric. This one is just talking about Richard Childress. It mentions nothing about Austin Dillon. That's actually kind of funny. And the paint scheme is really the same as Hemric's, except Dow. The numbers are all red with the black outline. Car itself is that glittery gold with the black stripe along the bottom. There's a few more sponsors on this one, I believe. You have American Ethanol, you have AAA, Realtree, Symbicord, Bass Pro, of course, NASCAR Heat logos, contingency sponsors. Have the 50th anniversary logo up here on the front. I'm sure it was on the Hemric car too, I just missed it. So now, moving on to the Kansas win. I have no idea why they didn't put a win card with this one. I like the win cards, but we got a winner's magnet. Yay, that has never been done before, guys. Never before. Way to put in some effort, well, I know. But anyway, this is Chase Elliott's Kansas win from the last year, and you can see the glitter that I'm talking about. It's a little bit different than the Hemric and the Dillon. And you can kind of see that. But it's the standard Mountain Dew paint scheme with confetti, basically. It's, like I mentioned, glittery green with the 2 black stripes going down the back. In the middle, I'm sorry. And then the back is all black with the Mountain Dew. And that's pretty much it for the paint scheme itself. And, of course, as I mentioned, the yellow and black confetti all over the place. I'm searching. I don't see a whole lot of damage, if there is any. The number on the side is black with the white. And on the roof, it's the silver, which is also kind of a glitter, with the black outline. It looks like after that you have another outline of more silver. Like I said, I'm taking a look at this. I don't see a whole lot of damage. Maybe the slightest bit of rubber buildup right there. That's really it. Not a whole lot. But it's a chase win, so they made it. Kevin Harvick's Hunt Brother Pizza car. Magnet for the Hunt Brothers car. And here it is. Not really that different again. Main color is white. And then you have the green. Starts up here. It's all the way around. Does a little swoosh down and then back up. And the entire back is green. And of course, as usual, same thing on both sides. The side number is white with the red and black outline. The roof is red with the white and black outline. And Hunt Brothers, Mobile 1, Hunt Brothers all over. Hunt Brothers, Hunt Brothers, Hunt Brothers, Hunt Brothers, Hunt Brothers, Hunt Brothers. Jimmy John's, Mobile 1, Haas, all that. Now we get on to the last normal car. Last standard finish car, I should say. So this one comes with a hood, Ally logo. This looks, obviously, unlike some hoods, this actually looks exactly like the hood on the race car. You know, although hoods overall, I don't really care too much about. It's always nice that when they do put them in, that they actually match the car. But here you have, first of all, the numbers is the same that it should be. I was gonna say the same that it's always been, but I remember there was a couple years where they went to white numbers for some reason. So the numbers are all yellow with, I guess, a very, very thin black outline. I think I can see. Ally logo, which is very interesting in its own. It's kind of like Ally, but copy and pasted like 4 or 5 different times, and the outer ones are pinkish purple. Main color is black. Around the wheel here you have, again, kind of like a copy and pasted thing that's slowly fading out, pinkish purple. Same thing over here around the A Ally where the L's are in purple. Same thing on the roof. You actually have the L's actually extend all the way across the roof. I didn't notice that. The back, it's the same logo with the Do It Right on it. And then that's pretty much it. The only real other sponsor you have here that's very prominent is Valvoline. Yeah, you have some sponsors over here like Exalta, Freightliners, Siemens, but that's not a lot. And finally, I don't even know why I dragged the hood over here. It's the same exact hood that we just saw. But this one's liquid color. Like I said, this one's kind of a subtle difference, but at the same time, it might be my favorite because instead of the black, especially in the light, it kind of looks like a brushed metal gray, which is really, really nice. I hope that's coming up on the camera because that looks super nice. The reason why I say it's kind of subtle is because the only place that really shows up a lot is the sides. Actually, I didn't look at the back. It shows up on the back, I guess, a decent amount too. But mainly on the sides is where you see it, because everywhere else, the Ally logo is just blown up. So you kind of have to see it, you know, around the logo, I guess. But, yeah. I pretty much said all I can say about it. It looks really nice. One of my personal favorites, but that's just my opinion. And I'm happy with this one. So yeah, that is it for this video, I guess. Like I said, expect Wave 6 sooner than you think. Hopefully, people will put it up on eBay. Actually, I take that back. There wasn't none. There was one, but unfortunately it was a bidding one, meaning the bid doesn't end for 4 more days. I kind of like the buy it now ones because you can guarantee that you're going to get it. Not, oh, you might have a chance of getting this in 4 days, or you might not. Especially with the liquid color cars, because obviously lots of people are going to be on that, so it's some real competition. I'm not joking about that. There's some really hardcore competition in getting a bid on eBay for a highly sought after item. But anyway, that is it. See you guys whenever.